Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad that you did. I'm back from my little hiatus and I'm glad that I am. Just gonna have a sip of tea. I'm having some chai latte. It's very good. I have some cinnamon and some nutmeg in it. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm taking a little break from my Valentine journal today, and hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow with that. I made a few changes. It's still going to be the flip-flop journal. I just made a few changes to it. And I'll show you that when I come back. So what am I doing? Well, I was scanning some of my documents yesterday because I want to be able to use, my documents in my journals, and I promised a friend of mine that I'd send her some. She does digitals, and these are the originals. They're beautiful. These are just 3 of them. I just pulled 3. And then I printed them. This one I printed on tea stain paper, which I thought came out really well. If it was a lighter tea stain, it would look almost exact. So I think I might just tea stain a little bit lighter on this paper and use the tea stain. I did a lot of practicing. This is from one of the other documents. This is on a cream colored cotton linen paper, I think it is. It's by Swarthmore. But I like the tea stain the best. I think that came out the best. Also, I wanted to try scanning some lace onto paper because I had done a lace masterboard a while ago. And I wanted to try that. So I took this piece of lace and put it on one of cardstock. It's called Bird Waltz, and it's this, and I'll be using this in the journal. It wasn't this that I printed it on. It might have been, I don't know. So I put the lace on this, and then I, scanned it, and it's got all French knots in it. It's beautiful. So, anyway, I thought I'd make another lace masterboard, and I thought that I would bring you along. About a year ago, I found some doll patterns in Facebook Marketplace, and I thought, oh, those would be fun to play with, and they were only $10, and they were vintage and antique doll patterns. That's what she said. So I got them. My husband picked them up for me, and he came home, and I nearly died because he had a whole bag full of them. And so I texted her back and I said, can you give me some history on the doll patterns? And she said, well, sure. She said, would you mind giving me your phone number? So I gave her my phone number, and she called me, and she told me her mom, who was 98 when she passed away, was born in Germany. And she worked in a doll factory when she was 12 years old. And then they escaped from Germany, or they left Germany, and they went to France. Her mom, her dad, her brother, and a sister. And then eventually Norway, and then to the United States. And she continued making dolls and doll pattern and doll clothing. And all of the lace. Oh, so anyway, I said, wow, that's really a great story. I said, you wouldn't happen to have, any of the fabrics or laces that she used? And she said, oh, I don't know. She said she's been gone now for 2 years, and we're selling the house. So we're, cleaning it all out and getting everything out of the attic. But if I come across anything, I'll call you. And she did. She said, I'm almost embarrassed, but she said, I did find, some laces and fabrics and things. She said, but they're filthy. And she said, I just don't have the time to wash it all. And it really should go in the trash. It's not worth anything. And I said, no, I'm not looking to sell it. I want to use it. And she was right. It was filthy. So it took a long time to wash. It took me about a month to get through it all. And I washed it and rinsed it, washed it and rinsed it in the sink. And then I put it out and laid it in the sun on the grass. And because there's a chemical reaction in the sun and the grass that turns things back like to white. It takes out stains. I've done it with linens and laces and you name it. So I've been slowly but surely in the past year going through it and pressing it all. And so that's what I did for the past couple of days. And I pulled out this tray, one of the trays of, you know, some of the things that I've been pressing. Like this little piece here is so darling. It's like, it looks like maybe one of the little pantaloons maybe she had made. You know, it's got a little hole in it, but it's so delicate and dainty. And it's so sweet. But anyway, there's a lot of things like this. I found a lot of, this. I found this while I was pressing. This actually is, I didn't even know it was in there, but it's a sample of lace from a place in France. It's a sample of lace, and it's got the name of the seller on the back of it, and it's like a silk. It's silk. And thank God I hand washed it. I also found some lace with leather on it. It's beautiful. So anyway, I had set that aside because I don't want to make a mistake and use it for something weird or, you know, like a lace masterboard. So anyway, that's where I am. What time is it? Oh, good. I'm going to have another sip of tea and we can make a lace masterboard together if you'd like. I still have a lot to go through and press. Like, I still have all of this. I know it looks so, like, who would do that? But once it's pressed, it looks so nice. I'll show you a piece that I pressed. And it really looks beautiful. This is it pressed. This is it before you press it. Where is it? Here it is. This is it before you press it, and this is what it looks like after you press it. And some of this stuff, I mean, she was 99 when she passed away. So that was 2 years ago. So I just have that on my chair. It's got to go back into the laundry basket. So the laundry basket was almost full. It's getting there. It's dwindling. So what I thought I'd do is just play with some of this lace and make a lace masterboard. And then I made it this big with some of these papers so that it would fit on my scanner so I could scan it and then use it over and over. And I'll also use the lace masterboard in my journal. So anyway, I want to be able to see the words. So that's like my biggest thing, is to get pieces where it's not too close to the color of the paper, yet, you know, you'll still be able to see the words when I scan them or when I use the paper. Now, I'm just using the paper. I did not back it with anything. Okay? And then I just glued it. And I'm just going to glue it with a glue stick, let it dry, and then I'll stitch it. You know, I'll just, you know, run some stitches to hold it down. Because I don't want to use fab tack on this. It will just get too messy. So, anyway, there was this too, this beautiful hanky, which no, I'm not cutting it up. I haven't even pressed it yet. I just decided I'm all done for today. No more ironing. I mean, I've been sitting and doing it, so I love this piece, but I don't know if I put it down, like, if you'll see it when I scan it, because it's the same color as the paper. But I'm going to try it anyway, because it's pretty. And I have another piece, so. And then, oh no, that goes there. But yeah, it's taken me a long time to press it all. But it's been so worth it. It's been worth every minute. I think about her all the time. Every time I decide to take some time to play with this and to get it ironed, I think about her. So, and I'm still in touch with Marietta. That's her name. That's the lady's name. Her daughter. She doesn't live far from here. She actually lives like 5 minutes. But she's thrilled, you know, that I love it and that I've been playing with it. I'll just stick this under here. Didn't do a very good job of ironing that down, but it's okay. I don't know if you're going to see the words through it or not, but I'd like to be able to. That's why I decided on the book page, you know. Plus it's lightweight, so when I go to cut it up, it won't be so hard to cut up. I would take that off if I were to use that. Let's see what this looks like. It really shouldn't take long to put it down because, what side is that? I think it goes this way. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it does. Maybe I'll go to here with it. Maybe I'll cut this off just because once I scan it, I don't want this piece to hang off. I want there we go. Okay, so this is pretty white. And I don't want anything too heavy. It was so dirty. Look at this piece. Isn't that just so, it's just too sweet. It's so sweet. I don't know, you know, whether it was, you know, long and that's how it was made, or, yeah, it was made that way. So it was cut. Oh, this is pretty. Let me cut a piece. Do I have a piece of this yet? That's really pretty. Let me cut a piece of that. And then there's a nice piece. I'm just going to pull out a bunch of pieces and then we can just place it somewhere. Like, see, this was cut. So, like, it was ruffled, and then it looks like, for some reason, she took the ruffled part off. Oh my gosh, there's a collar in here, too. Where's the collar? It's gorgeous. See if I can find it real quick. Is that it? No, but this is really straggly, so I might be able to use a piece of this. It's very, very holey. Is this the one that was real holey? No. Yes. This has a lot of holes in it. But still, it will be so pretty. You know, parts of it in a, I wonder if that will show up. That's nice. I think that would show up. Let me just get a piece that doesn't have a big hole in it. See how it has like a big hole because it's just so old. So let's grab a piece of this. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter if it has holes in it because you're not going to see really the holes when you... And she gave me some French linens that have patches in them, which is really cool too. See, look how pretty that is once you get it ironed. I mean, it's all scrunched up, but once you get it ironed, it's so beautiful. And it was like, when I tell you it was dirty, you have no idea. It was very dirty. But, you know, with time, taking your time, it just, look at this piece. This is a crocheted piece. Isn't that beautiful? And it doesn't look like it was cut off of anything. You know what I mean? Usually when you cut something off like a doily or something like that, you know, if this was round, you would see it here, but it's not. So I think it was made for a collar or something, maybe a sleeve, you know? Oh gosh, that would be so pretty as a sleeve. I wish there were two. I'd make a dress. And this little piece here was part of something, but I'll take a snip of that too. No, I'll just fold this back up when I'm done. It's got to be wound. Some of it has to be wound anyway. The little pieces I won't wind, but the bigger pieces I will. This is really pretty too, but I don't know if it would show up. Look at that. I don't know if the detail is showing up in the camera, but the detail is ridiculous. I don't know if that's, it must be bobbin lace because it is gorgeous. I just, it's like all like silk embroidered or something. It's just amazing. That's pretty. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm afraid that this won't show up, so I'm not going to use that. I think this will. Hold on one second. So I'm just going to kind of audition these pieces and then I'll glue them down and see what you think, okay? And you can tell me through the camera. This goes this way. And I'm going to kind of overlap them here and there because I have to glue them down and I want to use these pieces, I want to cut it up after I scan it and use the pieces as tags or what have you. Now that I think you'll see the words through. I don't think that's an old piece, but I don't know where it came from. This is just too sweet. Let's see if I can get a piece of this. Put that down. Can't really see the words through it, but I don't care. That's really white. That's not an old piece. I don't know what that came from. It's pretty, but it's really white. This has little embroidered pieces on it too. And you know what I might do just to straighten this out a little bit? I might take this little piece off here and make it so that it doesn't curl up. And I'll stretch it just a little bit and be careful not to tear it, because I've done this before and torn it. Ooh. So we'll do this. Make sure it's all covered. And then put this here. Oh, that's so pretty. We'll put this here. Did I already use this? No. I think I'll use this. Maybe here. And then put this in here. Anything? Oh, did that go in my tea? It did. And I can't use it either because it's got cinnamon and nutmeg on it, so I'll just throw that away. It was just a piece. That was dumb. Oh dear. Let me move my tea. Let me have a sip. Wow. That was silly. Where can I move it to? Move it over there. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Yeah. Oh, I hope this comes out good. Because it would be so nice, you know, in the Valentine journal, because, you know, it's Valentine's Day, and I wish I had something else that was scalloped. Oh, this is. Oh, but it's the same as that. Is it? Yeah, I'll put that there. No, it might take away from that. Actually, I don't mind it if there's a little bit of paper showing. That's different. That's got a, like a star shape. To fill in there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I use this? This is pretty. Ugh. Oh, wait. I know. I was going to use that other one with the ruffle on it, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's so sweet. No, I don't know if I like the ruffle. Will that fit? Yes. This is like a Swiss dot. That's really pretty. Okay, let's just glue it down. And then what I'll do, once I glue it down, I'll scan it and I'll show it to you. It'll only take a second to scan it. And then I'll cut it, you know, I'll sew it here and there later. I don't know yet how I'll sew it. I wonder if I should put any, should I put gesso down? I wonder if I should put any gesso down. I'm trying to think. No, I'm not going to. I took it out just in case, you know, if I wanted to gesso some of it to get it so that it wasn't, you know, the same color. like put some gesso behind here so you could see the lace, but I think the lace might show up. I think it will. Should I cut this piece more square? Oop. I love this piece. I really love that piece. I can picture that on somebody's wedding dress. What do you think? This has kind of a netting behind it, which I don't mind. There's no writing here. So perhaps I should do something like this. And that way you can see that writing. You know? You might be able to see, and I might move this here. And then that's kind of white for there, so put this here. Okay, I think that's good. And I know there's a collaboration going on with Tracy Fox. I watched a video. I haven't been watching many videos, but I did watch a video where somebody said, I think it was Gail Agnestelli said something about there's some kind of a lace collaboration going on. Okay, what do you think? Can you tell me through the camera, please? I'm wondering if I should put like a little piece right here. Oh no, I wanted to see the words. All right, that's good. Oh, you know what? There was another piece in here that looked almost like a wedding applique. I was thinking about seeing what that looked like. Oh, here's the collar. I just have to show it to you. There's 3, but this isn't, they're all different. There it is right there. I don't know what I'll do with it yet. Probably a journal cover one day when I'm 100. Isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous. And there was some satin in here, and I did cut the satin because it was all torn, but I kept it. Anyway, that's the collar. Okay. I think that's good. Let's glue it down. Let me just glue one piece at a time. I'll forget where it was. I know this goes here and that goes there, so. What time are we? 28? That's not too bad. I was watching my friend Rhonda this morning at Souvenir de la France. She got another surprise package, a Happy Mail from Angie today. Or not today, over the fall. I've been catching up. I haven't watched her in a while, since Christmas. So I've been catching up with her. And she's so sweet, and she makes the most beautiful, I have one of her journals. I'm lucky enough. And some of her images, oh my gosh, go on her, she has an Etsy store, so she has some great images that she scans, that she gets from Angie. And things that, you know, she herself has gotten in France. She's just so sweet. She lives in Arizona. And I hope she's not watching. She'll be like, what are you doing? You're taking beautiful French paper and you're putting beautiful French lace on it. Is that the right way? Yeah. But no guts, no glory, right? Let's stretch it out a little bit so you can see the words. sticking. I know Rachel said that you could, so although she uses Pritt Stick, but still I don't see why you couldn't use this. Is this the right way? It's got so many holes in it, it's ridiculous. It's hard to tell. I guess we'll go this way. It's so pretty though. I hope there's more. I'll just trim it up, you know, when I'm done. I just hope you'll be able to kind of see it, you know, because it's on this paper. I think you will. But for any journal, I think it would be pretty. And you wouldn't have to use antique lace. You could use any kind of lace you wanted, you know. I don't even know why I'm using this. Because I have it, and I have to use it. It's ridiculous. It's just sitting there. That's just silly. I thought I'd be auditioning all day, but I didn't do too bad. I should get a little plastic baggie and put it on my hand and kind of go over it. And sometimes I'll do that with napkin, you know, so it doesn't stick to your hands. So I'm going to put this like right here. Move these, my hair. I think the glue is drying faster than I can get it on the paper because it's so old, you know. But it's pretty paper. I love it. I thought of something else. I was watching, who was I watching? Tina. And I thought, oh, I could do that with some of my old French paper, my old Italian paper that I hoarded instead of used because it dries out, you know? She was making squares, like square paper, like snippets with squares of different papers. And I thought, oh, I could do that with some of my old paper. And then just add, you know, little bits of laces. And I didn't watch the whole thing. I fell asleep. That's about the only thing that gets me to sleep is, you know, watching a video and then I'll finally fall asleep. So I'll have to go back and see what she did. I don't remember. I was just going to do this, and then I thought, I'll turn on the camera and see what my friends are up to. Come on, stick down. Just want to stretch this out just a little bit so we can see the words. Maybe if we put some glue under it, it would help. You know what? There is glue under it. I just don't think the lace wants to stick to it. Which is kind of funny because it's more of a, sort of like a tool, almost. with little French knots in it. It's so pretty. There. Okay, let me put some more glue here. So what have you guys been working on? Or have you? I haven't even been on Facebook. I haven't done anything. Just, you know, clean out some things, organize. Basically, I've been going through a lot of my old papers and patterns and, not patterns, papers, getting more ideas for journals and things like that. I think this one here is going to now. Oh no, maybe it went down here. No, maybe it went this way. I'm going to put it this way. So pretty. I love it so far. And then I know this piece went in here somewhere. Like maybe here. Stretch it just a little bit. So it that embroidery is gorgeous. I don't know if I'm too far away from the camera for you to even see anything, but it's really pretty. Can you believe I've already gone through one glue stick? I'm like, oh my gosh. And this isn't cheap. I have to order 2 more. I used to get a 4-pack. They don't have them anymore. They sell them just one at a time. And I used to be on the, you know, they'd send it to me like every 3 months. And it was weird too because I'd be running out of it like on the 3rd month. But I do love it. Okay. Why isn't this sticking down? It is now. Okay. So we just need to kind of fill in there. There's another piece of this. I'm wondering, should I go this way with it? No. There was a wider, here it is. That piece right there. Oh, I hope this works. Because I think it would be beautiful as a page and a journal, you know, to, once you scan it. This is kind of curling up, but that's all right. I can put it under a heavy book. I'm definitely going to have to stitch it because it's already coming up off of the old paper. But how pretty is that? And the back is even nice. Although that would be kind of weird if I kept, you know, kept it as the back. We'll see. Maybe I'll decoupage it with something. Okay, one more piece. Whoa, no. Don't come this way. Sorry, I have a plastic container here on a tray, and the plastic wants to come my way. Stay right there. It's my old paper, and it's in a plastic container. And I put a plate right there on top of it, hoping it would stay, but... Okay. So one more. That's the one with the stars, but is it too close to that? No. Well, sort of. This is like a crochet piece. And it's got like a little, oh no, I know. I said I was going to try and find that applique. It's like this one. I was going to put a piece of this on. Just a piece, you know. It's like an applique. I don't know really what it is. So that would look nice if it shows up. Cut this off and stick it right underneath that applique. Well, the little applique sticks. So I'll put this here and then put the applique there. And then pull this down a little bit. There. Should I put one of these someplace else? Like, I don't know. Maybe over here. Or just one. Or maybe up here. Because it's just so different, you know. I'm just wondering. Just wondering, can you just like kind of tell me? It is so pretty. I really like it. I don't know if I like that applique. Taking it off. I don't like it. It looks kind of modern to me. This has a stain on it, which is fine. Who's gonna see it? Here we go. I'm glad I did that. I'm just trying to stretch it out a little bit so I can see the words, but if you can't, you can't. Oh, I love that. Glad I found that. Okay, there. And there we go. Lace Masterboard. Do you want to see what it looks like scanned? I can scan it real quick. Well, no, I can't. Everything's on top of my computer. I wonder if it's too sticky. I don't think so. I don't know how long it would take to scan and print. Where are we? 43. How about I scan it? I mean, I'll let it dry, and then when I come back tomorrow, I'll show you it scanned. I won't cut it up until I come back. But that's it. That's how you do a lace masterboard on old paper. From Lord knows how old this paper is, or the lace. Probably both about 100, I'd say. Well, maybe not that old. She was only almost 100 when she died, so. Anyway. Although the lace could have been around long before she was, so, right? I'm going to pull that up a little bit and glue that down. But that's it, my lace masterboard for today. I hope you can see that. I'll hold it up to the camera. But that's what it will look like, and I will cut that up tomorrow, and we'll use that for tags and things like that. But I will definitely have to put some stitches in it, and then I'll have to you know, either use book page or something behind it, because yeah, because that looks kind of wonky on the back. It's not, you know, it's going different ways. See? So, okay, well, that's it. That's my video for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Until then, be well, be safe, and God bless. Love y'all.